In this video, I'm going to be comparing Beehiiv versus Flodesk. Now, most people comparing these two platforms are asking the wrong question. They're treating Beehiiv and Flodesk as competitors, two email tools fighting for the same customer. But they're not, and that misunderstanding is exactly why so many creators end up frustrated with whichever one they pick. I've been testing both platforms for months, and in this video, I'll break down the real difference between these two tools, where each one wins, and one question that makes the choice completely obvious. So here's what nobody explains clearly enough. Beehiiv is a newsletter platform, whereas Flodesk is an email marketing tool. Those sound similar, but they're not. With Beehiiv, the newsletter is the product. The entire platform is built around growing an audience and turning that audience into revenue. With Flodesk, email is the channel. It's designed to support a business that already sells something, whether that's products, services, or digital goods. Using price or features to compare them is the wrong starting point. The right question is what job you are actually hiring an email tool to do. Now, before we get into it, links to both platforms are down in the description, where you can get some discounts. So Beehiiv is built around one assumption: your newsletter is the business. Everything on the platform flows from that. You get a customizable website with your own domain, a clean, distraction-free writing experience, and a publishing system that sends your newsletter as both an email and a web post at the same time, so your content builds SEO value over time. But what separates Beehiiv from any standard email tool is the growth and monetization infrastructure built into the platform natively. On the growth side, there is a recommendation network where other Beehiiv newsletters recommend yours to their readers and vice versa. There's a referral program where your existing subscribers earn rewards for bringing in new ones. And there are boosts where you can pay to be recommended by other newsletters or earn money by recommending them. These tools are built specifically for newsletter growth, and no other email platform has all of them natively. On the monetization side, you can charge readers directly with paid subscription tiers. So, for example, you could set up a free tier and a paid tier and put your best content behind a paywall. That turns your audience into a recurring revenue stream. Beyond that, there is an ad network that connects you with advertisers and a sponsorship storefront on the max plan for selling direct placements. This isn't just an email tool, it's a complete business model built into one platform. The trade-offs of using Beehiiv: first, it's not an e-commerce tool, so if you're selling products, running automations tied to purchase behavior, or need abandoned cart sequences, Beehiiv is not designed for that. The email editor is also functional, but not the most visually impressive. Templates are clean and professional, but design-focused creators will feel the constraint compared to what Flodesk offers. But there is a limitation in Flodesk that changes everything for a specific type of creator, and it's the one that most comparisons just gloss over. So Flodesk wins clearly on one thing: the design experience. The email editor is genuinely beautiful, with a wide range of premium fonts, fully customizable layouts, and templates that look polished and professional right out of the box. For creators where brand aesthetics matter and whose audience notices the difference, Flodesk makes it easy to produce emails that look like they came from a design agency. The workflow builder is strong too, with automated email sequences triggered by signups, purchases, or specific subscriber actions. You also get audience segmentation, personalization fields, and on the everything plan, you get full e-commerce capability, with checkout flows, upsells, payment plans, subscriptions, abandoned cart automations, and discount codes, all processed natively through Stripe. For a product-based business using email as a sales channel, Flodesk is genuinely a compelling option. Now, the trade-offs, and this is the one that matters most: Flodesk has no paid subscriptions for readers. There's no way to charge your audience to access your newsletter content. There's no ad network, no recommendation network, no referral engine, and no boosts. The growth and monetization infrastructure that makes Beehiiv a newsletter business platform simply doesn't exist in Flodesk at any price. So if your goal is to build a newsletter as a business, Flodesk is not built for that job. So then the pricing and what it actually tells you. Beehiiv has a free plan for up to 2,500 subscribers with unlimited email sends. The scale plan is $43 per month billed annually, and that's where paid subscriptions, automations, the ad network and boosts unlock. The max plan is $96 per month and adds branding removal, the sponsorship storefront, audio newsletters and up to 10 publications. Flodesk's free plan gives you forms and landing pages, but no email sending at all. The light plan is $25 per month or $19 annually. That gets you unlimited email sends and one workflow for up to 25,000 subscribers. The Pro plan is $28 per month and unlocks unlimited workflows and advanced analytics. And then the Everything plan is $54 per month and adds the full e-commerce suite with checkouts, embedded cards, subscriptions and payment plans. On the surface, Flodesk looks more affordable, but that comparison only makes sense if you are doing the same thing with both tools, and you're not. Beehiiv at $43 a month includes a growth engine and monetization infrastructure that Flodesk doesn't offer at any price. Flodesk at $54 a month includes e-commerce capability that Beehiiv isn't built for, so the pricing just reflects two different platforms solving two different problems. Then a few limitations that you need to know before deciding. With Beehiiv, the email editor isn't the most visually flexible. If typography and design are central to your brand, you will feel that. Then paid subscriptions and automations, two of the most compelling features, require the scale plan, and the ad network and boosts work best once you have a meaningful audience already. Early on, those features have limited impact. With Flodesk, there are no newsletter tools natively. Building your audience requires your own acquisition strategy, paid ads, social media or external platforms. The free plan has no email sending, which means you are on a paid plan from day one. And the e-commerce checkout is only available in the US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand and Euro area countries. A real limitation for creators based elsewhere. Now, if you're ready to get started, links to both platforms are in the description, and with the Beehiiv link, you can get 20% off your first 3 months when you sign up through that link. So which one should you choose? Here's the question that cuts through all of it. Is the newsletter the business, or does email support a business you already have? If you're building a newsletter where growing subscribers, charging readers, and attracting advertisers is the model, choose Beehiiv. Flodesk cannot do that job. There's no paid subscription feature, no growth network, and no monetization infrastructure. You'd be building a newsletter business on a platform that wasn't designed for one. If you're running a product-based business though, and email is your marketing channel, then Flodesk is the stronger choice. The design experience is better, the e-commerce tools are more developed, and the pricing is straightforward. And if you need both, you can use both, Beehiiv for the newsletter, Flodesk for the product marketing. If you're going with Beehiiv and want to know how to set it up fully, from building your website to launching paid subscriptions, I've put together a complete tutorial that walks through everything. You'll find it linked on screen right now.